this is a 5 handicap game played against a professional player that ended up very close, white winning by just 1.5 points. So let's check it out. Very tight opening, both for white and black. This is a very classic Fuseki for handicap 5, and black got the large point. It's a symmetrical position, so in symmetrical situations one has to play in the middle, and this is right for k4. Now approach. Now here black can think of a pincer already, r8, and of course white will probably go for a double approach to make it more complicated. If white simply enters the corner, black will block and go for the moe on the bottom side. Also, when black has a sun and say, these 3 stones here, instead of playing the low move at o3, which is extremely territorial, black can consider o4. So continue going for outside thickness. All the stones are on the 4th line on the bottom side this way, so they are going for thickness. Also, black can play the fancy move at p5. These are the moves to consider, but o3 keeps the corner safe and also alternates 4th line with 3rd line, so it's also a fine move. White played very calm, basic Joseki, then black hit sente. Now black got a pretty big point on the left side. This is a large move to cover the entire side. It can be played at d10 or d9, but also black can secure the corner here at c6. So this way white is not going to invade the sun. Playing a move like this, black puts more emphasis on the corner than the side. Also for black it's very big to play q18 and allow white to approach the left side, because from q18 it's easy to invade at m17 next, and it also keeps 15 points in the top right corner. So when black plays the middle side extension, this is a double wing formation, a hoshi with 2 extensions to the middle of the sides. So the most natural move for white is to invade the corner in sun, which happened in the game. Black blocks the wider side. It's very good to block d3 because there is more potential on the bottom than the left side. And here black decides to play the double hane. So if black simply no b, white will push again, and then if white pushes one more time, black will block, and it makes a nice formation with the tiger mount at c9. And if white hane d2, black will make a tiger mount at f3. This would be the old school Joseki, which is fine because black has a pretty nice potential on the bottom side. But black decides to be more aggressive with the double hane. Now here white can consider d2 and cut e3 in order to go on the bottom side. This is another Joseki that is quite popular for the double hane, but white decides to play the basic pattern. So this way white takes a ponuki, black captures the 2 stones. Now white pushes. When white pushes here, this is a move to protect his group. Otherwise it's quite nice for black to cover or surround. When black surrounds like this, if white pushes, then goes down and turn, black will play Atari first, and black can block here first, and when white cuts, black will Atari and then connect in the middle. So this way the group on the left side will die. That's why white needs to reinforce this area. Therefore white pushes here, takes away liberty, but then black doesn't have to react right away. So right now black can protect the left side by playing d11, so white is not going to invade. And if white goes down here, black usually blocks at b2, doesn't give up the stones. And when white hane, black can capture the 3 stones like this, or with a kosumi, or even resist with a 1 space jump. So what happens here, if black doesn't respond, white will get the e5 hane in sente, and it's fine for black to play away and allow this hane. It's not such a big deal when white plays the hane, because after white plays the hane, there's also a cutting point, so white might need to come back and protect against the cut. But black jumps here in order to expand the bottom side and prevent the hane. Also, black can play hane and nobi. This way we'll build even more, 1 line more. But it's got it. So now white plays away. Yeah, white creates the aji with c2, then attach. So black reinforces the bottom, but White got strong enough to invade the left side next. So that's a very good decision. Here black comes out with a Keima. Black can play the bump and then play a one space jump this way to keep white stones separated. Now in this case c11 is not going to connect to c6, but if white plays black goes Keima like this, white can connect under if he wants to. But it's more fighting spirit for white to attach and try to keep the e10 group thin and also separate the d16 group from the middle. So black goes out and now white connects under, but black has to pay attention and do something with d16. So instead of turning here, it's proper to play d18, because if white pushes here, black can still connect the center, and if white tries to separate the guys in the middle, black can fight here. So those stones are not that thin or vulnerable as they seem. So this turn seems a little bit slack. It tries to connect the stones, which is generally good, but white can attack very severe the top left corner next. So black connects his stones in the middle. Oh, white first tries an action on the bottom to reduce the moyo. Yeah, this makes sense, because if white plays, for example, let's say slide and jump back here, black can play the shoulder hit and attach and enclose the box on the bottom. So white is trying to prevent this box. Now here, usually black will cut and then go up. Then when white cuts and extends, black will catch a stone like this or like this. Then white turns and black jumps. White will attach and black keeps all the bottom territory, but white got some thickness in the center. So this sequence, it's quite a standard follow-up. Black can also play another Hane, and when white cuts like this, black has the double Atari and cover, but then white leaves inside the bottom and black has to go for the center. Another option for black is to go down. Then if white cuts, black connects under, Hane Nobi, keep everything connected. Cut and capture the stone, it's an option too. When white cuts here, black captures or connects. Usually captures, so you don't allow the Atari on top. Then this Atari here connect, and the ladder doesn't work, so white cannot go out this way. And the bottom dies, and white really doesn't compensate at all in the center. But black played calm, so white creates some agi and leaves the position like this for later, then jumps in the corner. Now in this position, when black blocks, the shape is over concentrated. Black should always push first. Even if white goes Nobi here, black can continue with Hane and connect, and then make some I shape. If white connects under, black settles the group. Then, if white plays Hane in the top, it's black's choice whether to block the left side or separate in the top. So when black blocks here, white will play the hanging connection, Atari connect, then black needs more moves to secure the group. But at least white is low, it's on the second line, compared to blocking right away, and when white connects, now white is on the third line. So always good to push first. But then black can play Hane here, connect, white has to leave in the corner, and black destroys the top. So black gets this outside influence, and it's very important to play the Hane, f16, to make I shape. If white plays Nobi, black can push along and then jump in the center to make I shape. Black doesn't have to Hane here right away, because this creates cutting points when white defends. So it's okay to allow white connect on the left side. Let's say black jumps, white Hane and connects the left. So white scoop out all the territory in the corner and connect it to the left, but black is fine on the outside. So this shows more fighting spirit than simply blocking c16. So most of the times push here, like 99% of the time push, then oops, decide after whether to block or separate all the way. So here white connected, the wedge doesn't really work, gives too much territory, so here black should just Nobi. If white connects, come out with a Keima. Of course, this move is to sacrifice and get lots of forcey moves, but white is very happy to grab the territory. Before Hane in the corner, it's good to play Atari here first. This is the first forcey move, then Hane, then Atari, then already the shape, it's alive. Black can jump here, connect the corner. Yeah, connect the corner is probably the best way to leave. On this cut, just capture, so it doesn't work. If turn, Nobi. If Keima, block. So there's a lot of space in the corner. But anyway, once you decide to sacrifice 2 stones, it's always good to play Atari outside first, then Hane, then Atari again. Because when playing Hane and Atari here, Hane at e15 is not going to force white play f16 anymore. So white can block like this and makes better shape. That's why black had to play e15 first. Now black just survives. And white approaches the 2 stones that are agi on the bottom side and expands the right side. This is a move to prevent the shoulder hit at q8 and attach at q6. So if white plays here, black can still do this combination in order to get a big bottom side and kill the white stones on a large scale indirectly. So here black goes for those. Black can actually play in the corner, it's much bigger, and if white connects, then jump out and separate. And if white plays something like this, just connect under. And it's not such a big deal to let those 2 stones escape, because q18, it's a lot of territory in the top right. Anyway, bottom looks promising too. So slide, defend, attack, and block proper. Very good. If white pushes in the corner, black extends r11. So these moves are Miai, r12 with r18 or r18 with r11. So this block is very proper. White expands the moai on the right and reduces the bottom. Very good for black to enclose this area. And white got pretty much a nice box in this middle right. Black very brave, jumps in. Excellent to jump out. So white's move here, when white plays p16, he wants Hane and Atari to make I shape. Therefore, if black wants to ruin the I shape, black has to play a Kosumi, a tiger mount, sorry, an empty triangle to kill the q18 stone and ruin the shape, but white will attach on top. So black jump out, this shows fighting spirit. Hane, Atari connect, that gives some I shape, and Kosumitsuke threatening to connect under. Here black should go down or bump to keep the group separated and press white on the way out. So black should either Nobi, I mean Sagari, descend, or Hane, Atari, and then Hane again, because like this white is separated. So when white captures a stone, now white still needs to come out and save the top group. More pressure on white this way. Descent is an option too, because if white plays the wedge and cuts this way, black will kill the top. So this is not going to happen. Therefore, white will come out. And now this is threatening the cut, but black can defend. And Hane, double Hane, and save the group. And in the meantime, keep some pressure on the top also. Playing like this, white can easily connect under. So it's very comfortable for white to link. Atari here, it's not too bad. A little bit slow though. Black can start with a cut, and then when white comes out, Atari, and then connect. This will hurt the right side, and white also has to capture this stone to save the other stones. If white protects the right, black will come out here. So this feels a little bit slack. White is happy to enclose the box on the right. If white connects one stone, black will attach here to reduce the right side. Therefore, white jumps to prevent that happening. Now, black could capture a stone, but it's probably better to connect this guy in Sente and then play some flexible move. In fact, Kosumi here to reduce the top. Also, interesting to play Hane and Nobi to get some points on the left side while separating the other stones, or push, cut, Atari, and Atari again. So black jumps, white encloses the territory. Now here it's very big to play Kosumi or attach, because if white plays Hane, black can bump or pull back, and this creates the clamp at S10, which is another good endgame to destroy more points. Also Kosumi is fine, because if white doesn't answer, black will jump again, and if white answers, this is Sente, then block at S3. Now if white pushes here, black jumps like this. The idea is that for white it's also very big to play S13. So whoever catches that move first is going to have a slight advantage in the endgame. This is a big catch because black is not completely alive on the left side. Vital point to stay alive, very good. White reduces a little bit this area and got the big point in the endgame, this S13. So that S13 was a mutual or double Sente move. Black could play it in Sente, but white got it in Sente. Okay. This came out to enclose the top and also prevent the J15. So here again, black could just connect solid. This Hane in the top, it's not necessary, and white blocks with a good shape. Normally, black should extend, but it just got it for 2 extra points. Better connect here first in Sente, then attach or push or cut. So black plays the push, then peep. The peep is not so great. Cut is an option. If white connects here, black can also defend and take away some liberties. So the fight is actually quite okay. If white extends, black connects under. If white captures a stone, black Atari and pushes through to catch the guy in the center. But the peep is just ruining all those options. So some small moves both for white and black, because the board is pretty much filled up with stones, so not much to do anymore. That capture was good for black earlier. Actually, even now, if black takes here, white will block. If white pushes in the middle, black can connect back like this. But then eventually white has to come back and connect under. Otherwise black takes 2 more stones. So black should capture that stone in Sente. Too late now. Before connecting here, black should play R4. White needs to protect, then black connects. If white cuts, it's completely wrong, because black will Atari from behind, Atari again, and kill everything. So it's always good timing to play this move. Sometimes the opponents, they don't pay attention and they cut and then collapse. But normally they need to defend, then black protects either like this or solid to leave no co-threats. So Hane, on this Hane, black can go down A1, A2 to keep 2 extra points, or play away. For example, Hane and connect here to prevent the center move, and then when white plays A2, defend and capture the 3 stones. But if black plays D2, white can still play A2 to ruin those points. So if black wants to play Gote here, it's better to play A2. And after all the neutral points are filled, black needs another move inside the D2, but it saves 1, 2, 3 points here in the end. So that one is Sente, push here, very good. These two. Black lost some points with that clamp inside. Actually, this move gave points to black in the center. Sorry, to white. Black should push, then just Atari. And now jump like this or push through. White is not going to build anything in that area. This way, white got some extra points for free. And actually that won the game for white. This capture is not necessary yet, but okay, it's Sente, because white needs to connect under now. This connection is not necessary. Black can play other moves. If white plays Atari, pretty much the same points. If Atari here and connect, it's Gote. So black didn't really need a double up or a bamboo connection here. That was like saying pass. So this game was decided pretty much in the last few moves. Here, for example, when black lost this stone, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points white build instead of building like 2. Anyway, impressive game against a pro, only to lose by 1.5. So better luck next time.